welcome back to another vlog here. This is for a night chat on December 6th, 2015, and I haven't done one of these in quite some time. So yeah, I'm gonna do one of these because I haven't done one of these in a couple months. I've been uploading gameplay, but I haven't been uploading these regularly. So here it goes. Life's been good. I recently got health insurance, got that on my back. For security purposes, I'm not going to mention the name, but it's my business. School's been going well, work's going well. Actually, I worked a couple hours. Well, now it's yesterday. I'm just gonna do this because I can't see a thing. So yeah, life's been going well. Yeah, work was pretty busy. It's the busiest I've seen it in a long time, guys. So it was pretty hectic. Got in at 12 o'clock. Didn't die off until I got out of there at 8:30. And I came back home, did some homework, played some games, watched some TV, and decided to come up here in my room and record a vlog, because I haven't done a night chat in some time. Other than that, life's been going pretty good. You know, I'm almost near Christmas break and everything. So I'm happy about that. And weather's getting colder, and so I'm excited about that. And nothing much else has been happening in life, guys. You know, it's what it is. Been doing a lot of stuff and just enjoying life and getting things done. So yeah, that's been my life. So I haven't done one of these, so I might do a long one. Recently I had Thanksgiving. I had a pretty good one. Went over to my aunt's house and had turkey, and then I did Black Friday and everything else. I didn't get anything for sales-wise. Possibly for the holiday season, we might be getting a PS4. Maybe not. Just I have to find a deal somewhere. We can do it. Cross my fingers because I really want it, but it is what it'll be, or it is what it is. But yeah, it's been pretty good. So yeah, you know, thought I'd have a topic tonight, and I do actually. It's actually very interesting. I actually run into this at work in other places, but actually I don't run this at other places because I don't usually do it. At school I don't run into it, but at work I do. What will happen is, guys, is you know, you'll come up to somebody and they'll come up to somebody and you'll just be moving, and you'll be close to them, and if they need to get out of the way, they'll say, "Excuse me." I don't have a problem with that. If you need to get by, I'll move. But I noticed quite a bit lately that people will say, "Oh, excuse me," and they won't even be close to me. Like, they'll be like 10 feet away and they'll be like, "Excuse me." I'm like, and I'm not pushing cards or anything. And I sit there and I'm like, it's a little weird. I mean, before I move on, I know about personal space, guys, and everything, because, I've learned that over the years. But when you're saying "excuse me," like 5 feet away, there's something about that. And is it really necessary? I mean, I could be going crazy, guys, but pretty sure the only time you say "excuse me" is when you're trying to get by somebody and they're really close to you and there's not a lot of space. Of course, I move out of the way and I let them move. Like, there's big thing. I'm kind of, what I'm trying to get at, guys, is I'm getting this theory here that people want a lot more space, and they feel that they're entitled to that so-called space. I don't have a problem with that, because sort of a different world out there, and people's views are changing, and America's not the closely knit place that it used to be. Everybody's divided on politics, race, and sexism and everything, but it shouldn't come into play, but it is, because times are changing. All the things are becoming more acceptable every day. So it's so yeah, I just thought that was interesting. But I asked for on some ends I like the trend, some others I don't. But if I'm in a tight space and somebody needs to walk by me, like on a bus or something, I'll move out of the way, and they'll be like, "Oh, excuse me," and I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I'll move out of your way." But I've yet to not move out of the way. I don't know if it's because the shoppers or the guests think that they're entitled to be treated right. I mean, yeah, we treat the guests as best we can, but that doesn't mean you can step all over the workers. It's kind of bad, and in some respects, I think Target kind of conditions people to be a little too self-centered, maybe a little too selfish, maybe entitled a little too much. Yeah, you're shopping at our store, but you still have to abide by the same laws that everybody else does. Just be Target. People who shop at Target all the time think that they're just entitled. They have to have great service. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, the service setup and everything at Target, I'm just going to throw it right out there. It just flat out stinks. It's not even that great. People hold Target to such a high esteem, such a high level of esteem, and to be honest with you, that's baloney. They're really, really, really crappy. They literally could give a darn about the people they're buying from, about the people that come in that store and everything. And they're catering to these people, and they're feeding these people this stuff. And it's kind of annoying. people sit there and, you know, they have everything. They like, oh, but you're, and it just sucks. I know, it just sucks that they do that, because, you know, I feel people are rude. They just think they're entitled to be treated with utmost respect like they're royalty. I mean, you're not. Come on. We're middle class America, and, you know, we're not the top 1%, and I can't stand the top 1%. You know, and the actors and the actresses, they act like they're so just downright amazing. They're really not. And that's what these guests do. You know, and it's just, don't get me wrong, I love working there because I get to interact with people and I get to help out people, and there's some really good people out there, but there's some people that come in there and they think that they're just entitled to everything. You know, there's some people that are very wise and they say, oh, this and that, and I like those people. Those people are awesome. I'm saying all Target shoppers are pain in the ass, self-centered, and selfish. You know, there's some people that generally give a darn about you, and they'll tip you, and they'll say, oh, have a nice day and everything. Thank you so much for helping me. You know, those are the people I respect, because they're old school, and the older folks that shop there, and they want their bags taken out, and I do a great job on that. They're like, thank you very much, son or sir. And I'm like, thank you very much, ma'am or sir, as well. You know, you're welcome and everything. I like the older folks. They act so much nicer. Yeah, they're a little bit more. They're a little stricter on what they want, but in the end, that's how they like it. And you know, the older folks, they're entitled to it because they've been living long lives, and they deserve to be treated with respect. My parents always taught me that. My grandfather taught me that. But I can't stand it when these people that are in their 20s and 30s and they sit there and they go, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, and then they're busting, and they're busting your they're sitting there and they're rattling your brain, busting you around, and you're like, this is not how they act. I mean, you want me to serve you, and you act like this to me? I just can't stand that. And I sat there and I'm like, I wouldn't get this from the old lady that I just served. Not a bit. And they act as if they can do things, and this all goes back to the thing that Target caters to this attitude, and it's not really that great. And I sit there and I go, it's kind of sad that the generations have got more selfish, and it reflects to the whole family. I'll be walking around the store, and I've done this a couple of times, guys, and I'm walking around the store, and they will have their heads up high, and the kids are so bad. They're like, can we have this? Can we have that? And other times you'll see these kids, they're all older, and the parents will be like, oh, you know, we'll get this another time. You should wait. You know, it's better to wait and do everything. And I like those parents. Those parents are good. The old school parents are great. I like those. You know, my parents are old school, and that's how I know. And I act right. I don't ask for everything every 5 seconds. If I really need something, it's got to be darn important. You know, if it's money I need, my parents know I don't have it, they'll give it to me, because they know I'm going to spend it well. If I need to buy a bus pass or a train pass, they'll give me the money, because I work hard and I do what I have to do. I don't beg them for meaningless things if I don't need them. Well, I shouldn't say PlayStation 4 is meaningless, but you know, it's just entertainment, leisure, whatever. but yeah, I'm just discontent at what people do these days. You know, for those of you who shop at Target and treat the employers correctly, and you guys act like every other person in the world, thank you. For those who don't do it, please stop. It's really inconsiderate, and we're trying to work up a storm so we can provide for you guys. I just don't agree with it, and you know who you are. If it happens on occasion, I don't care, you know, because once in a while you get frustrated. If you get frustrated and then you're a good customer, you're right to. If you're a good customer, you respect everybody, and you get a little frustrated and you have some problem, it's right, you're entitled to it. I think that's right. If you're a good and honest person and you treat people well and you don't act like you're King Tut, I don't have a problem with that. You can raise your voice, you're allowed to. But the other people who do it, I'm just like, you shouldn't be allowed to raise your voice at me. What I'm trying to get at, guys, is that Target just, I like working there and I love helping people, but sometimes it's kind of tough. I basically put they stink. That's all I gotta say. I mean, you know, they're great employers, but their tactics are crap. They're just out of baloney. They're just not that great, and you know, they should change, because you know, the stock market and everything could die tomorrow. Who knows? So yeah, but you know, hopefully they do. I'm always an optimist. They will. They've been changing all since I had problems about 4 years ago. So hopefully they do. But yeah, that's it. I don't have anything against Target. It's just the way they put things out, and the way the customers talk, that they have to respond to that. In a way, I kind of dislike Target for it. You know, they say, oh, we're using all this psychology to bring them in, and I'm like, you can't use that. You know, that's in my field if you misuse that. And they say, oh, we can use it because everybody uses it. Well, not everybody can, because not everybody uses it for their own purposes and their own objectives. You know, many viewers are watching who work at Target or work for Target or even ahead of Target change your act, because I'm predicting rough times ahead. Because I remember when I first started working there 7 years ago, I didn't have any of that, and I think the store's changed for the worse. So yeah, I hope you guys change your act, because it's gonna stink for you guys. And you know, I really showing my discontent for you guys, but anyway, that's enough for me. I'll probably be uploading one of these in the next couple of days. Probably a regular vlog, maybe I'll record one tomorrow. So yeah, that's enough for me, guys. So as always, God bless America. One love America. God bless. the soul of my grandfather up there in heaven. And good night, guys. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. Alright, thanks, guys. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Alright, see ya.